The next couple questions that we did with Zach,
Yeah.
really we kind of covered golfing. So there's really not much guessing here for you, I think, in this clip. He's just discussing, how often he golfs and what he does and all that. But how much do you think he golfs? Do you think he golfs a lot, or what do you think?
I don't think he golfs a lot. Maybe 3-4 times a year, maybe.
Oh, wow. So not much at all.
Not much at all.
Okay.
They're busy. I know they do things.
From watching some of their flubs are fantastics, I would not disagree with that. So, well, let's see what he says about, I guess, their golfing and what they do. So let's switch gears and talk about what we're actually doing today, which is golfing.
Golfing?
Yeah. Have you been golfing quite a bit lately, or how long have you been golfing?
Maybe a year. Maybe
Okay.
maybe a year. Just from time to time, we do not get it out enough. We go to the driving range, maybe Sunday mornings or something every now and then, an actual round maybe once every other month or so.
Okay.
Yeah, not often. Not often.
Okay. You guys have
We like
fun
to play
with
more. We are. Yeah, we do enjoy it.
Do you have a favorite course, or is it just whatever is convenient at the time?
No, we haven't really found a favorite course. Everything's so busy out here. Once the weather gets nice, it's hard to find tee time, and you're always kind of waiting for a person behind you too.
Yeah, that's very true.
We're gonna let them go ahead.
Was that the A guy?
Yeah. For you fans out there, if you need to rewind it a minute, go ahead. But just listen to the guy that asks Zach, "What are you guys waiting for?" when he pulls up. That was
Story to follow.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that in a minute because blood's already starting to boil on that guy. So that's on the golf thing. So he did. I think he wants to golf more than they've made time to do that.
Yeah. It's hard. I want to too.
Yeah. Well, I know, and me too. And speaking of flubber, fantastic. Guess who's on deck?
Must be me again.
You are on deck. So let's watch this one. I think this is a fairway shot of you. So let's just see if you're.
Fantastic.
You got it down or not. We'll see what this is. Let's see what Jim does. Flub or fantastic fairway shot.
Flubber fantastic.
There goes
Did
the
I
Jimbo.
say?
Here it goes.
Fantastic.
1/2 of PMB. And that's what they
You
call
got
it.
distance, it's not air.
That's a stinger. That's like a worm burner. It's a stinger. Well, you know what? I can't call it a flub. I got to go with you because you got some
I got
distance.
some distance.
It doesn't matter. You and I have always said it could be 2 inches off the ground, baby. But if it goes, 50
it
yards,
goes.
So good job on that one. That would have been a Jim fantastic.
Yeah.
So good job on that one. You've had 2 fantastic so far. You're 2-0 for now.
What?
What?
Oh,
You're 2-0 for
on
your,
the Fantastics.
on the fantastics.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't have no flubs.
What was Gretchen's last one? What did we say? It was both?
Yeah, well, she did a double shot. It's technically a flub because her first shot was the flub, but then she corrected.
Gotcha.
So you got to kind of give her both.
Gotcha.
Okay. So the next question that I had, which became kind of interesting, and I don't know if you need to guess on this, but Zach was just talking about the vacations that they take or have taken and kind of how they travel and what they do. So this is kind of interesting to hear what his take is on the family for vacations. So we're going to play that one. Let's listen to this.
Hey, yours? Oh, that's a steep incline. That's me. Second time in the sand. From down there. Wow, that
is up there, buddy.
Woo!
So the next question really revolved around vacations that you've taken solo and then maybe the ones that you've taken with Gretchen.
And when you say solo, you mean like without Gretchen?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever just gone, California all on my own, lonesome. Yeah.
Is he talking while he's golfing?
I gotta pick it up.
Yes.
That's cool.
And that's I'm
exactly
going
what
to
you
guess
wanted.
fantastic on the shot. Nice shot, buddy.
All right. Yeah.
Have you
okay.
shot
But you
pro?
knew what it was. That's cheating.
I shot pro.
Yes. So
Yeah.
vacations with Gretchen then.
Vacations with Gretchen, they're pretty good. We have fun. We do a lot. We like to get out. We've been to Hawaii twice already since we've been married, and we could go back a million more times.
Liked it, huh?
We loved Hawaii. It's beautiful. Lots of hiking, animals. There's a lot for both of us. We went to Mexico twice last year. Those are both fun. But we still do vacations apart. She has her group of friends and I have mine. She was supposed to be in Salem this weekend, but it got canceled. I went to Raleigh with a group of friends of mine last month, a month before. That was a lot of fun. So we can do stuff on our own. We're individuals, but we also enjoy each other's company.
All right, well, let's put this one in, then we'll talk about
All right.
maybe future plans for vacations.
Oh, good question.
There you go. What was your
Gave him
take
time
on
to
that?
think about his next question.
Yeah, and I did. And I didn't know. I knew they went to Hawaii with you guys. I guess I didn't put two and two together that they'd been there before.
On their honeymoon.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
guess I just wasn't thinking. But but
Oh,
that's kind
I'm
of
the
a
same
neat
way.
thing. That's
He
a neat
says
thing.
that. I go, what do you mean twice? Oh, that's right. You did go there on your honeymoon. I forgot. Yeah.
Well, let's keep rolling right into the future vacations then, because he talks some more about some of that stuff. So
Okay.
let's watch this clip.
Are they in front of us?
Am I not supposed to guess?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause we're straight out. And then I think it turns over there. Do you guys have any plans for future vacations at this point that are on the calendar?
Nothing's on the calendar, but we will definitely do something next year. She wants to go back to Africa for both of us. We might go to Tanzania or Kenya or something.
Nice.
If we don't do that, we'll probably don't get something solid on the calendar. Just do inclusive in Mexico or go back to Hawaii. We seem to be pretty familiar, and it's an easy fallback. But
Would that be your third trip to Hawaii if you go back?
it would be. It would
That's
be our
awesome.
third trip.
That's awesome.
But once you get used to it, it's hard. But you can get flights. We're in Chicago, so if you watch, you can get flights out of O'Hare pretty. Yeah, you can get flights out of O'Hare from pretty cheap if you watch, and then it's a straight flight, so one plane.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's go put
We'll
this in the
see.
cup.
What do you think there, buddy? Kenya, Africa?
Yeah. Oh, I know they like to go. I know
Man.
she's gone to Africa and liked it, but she was with work.
She's already okay. So
She's
she's
been
already
there.
been there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get you. All
Yeah.
right. Well, that Deb and I, that's kind of like on our bucket list kind of thing. We always wanted to do something in Africa, or go to Kenya or whatever, and go through some of those tours that they have. But that's kind of scary though too, because those animals are no joke, you know. So it's kind of scary that way. But so is that what you were thinking that they might do for vacations?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I know he's always got Hawaii and Mexico on the brain, so
So
wouldn't
s-
surprise me if they'd go back.
Safe bet.
Yeah.
Well, after that was future vacation, so now we got another flubber fantastic with
Who is
Zach.
this?
This is Zach this time. Fairway shot. Fairway shot. So let's watch this clip. Well, what do you think, though? First of all, probably should ask you that. Flubber fantastic, Jim.
Fantastic.
All right, let's see what Zach does here on this one.
Zach's way over there. We can zoom in a little bit. Let's see what he's doing over here. Way
Flubber
over there.
fantastic.
He's probably swearing. I wonder if we can catch him on the mic.
There we go.
I like that.
And he missed.
That was a practice shot. Woo! Sounded good.
It definitely sounded good. That's definitely a fantastic shot because it was clean. Let's see what he says.
Did you
How was
tell?
that shot, Zach?
Too far.
Oh,
Should have shortened up.
too far.
Well, speaking of going too far, we were talking before about him
What?
having kids. Mm-hmm. So of course, it's pretty natural to have the questions start to kind of go on to them raising kids, because we kind of did this with Jared and even Sam. I think when she was here on the podcast, going back a ways, about what they think that they were going to do when it comes to raising kids, and maybe some of the practices that they were going to take and do. So, what do you think when I asked them about, on raising kids and parenting styles? What are you thinking there? What do you see?
I don't know. I don't know what he is going to parent like. Probably just, probably a lot of the parenting styles that he's learned and that Gretchen's learned, I would imagine. Something like that.
Well, let's take a look, shall we?
Okay.
Let's take a look.
Well, going on to the next question. The next question says, what conversations, if any, have you had with Gretchen about driving over bumps? With Gretchen about parenting ideas or styles? What does your combined parenting strategy look like for future children? Have you guys had those conversations?
We've had some. You know, Gretchen and I are really good at studying and learning and watching. So we've seen things that other people do that we don't like, and things other people do that you do like.
Yeah.
Different techniques there. So you just depend. One of the big ones, we are not iPad parents. So our kids will not have screens. We'll at least monitor that. You know, it's kind of hard. We're in that weird time where there's so many screens now, and the studies that are coming out are pretty rough. And you see a lot of little kids that have the iPad at all times, even in the grocery store.
Right.
And versus the kids that parents push them and play with them outside. And
It's a babysitting
it's a
tool.
noticeable. Yeah, it is. It's lazy, and it's hard. You got to cook and work, and so you give a kid an iPad. It takes care of a problem, but creates other ones. So we both established that won't be something we do.
Interesting.
Even like Netflix or something, they might not start watching movies till later on, 2, 3. But you just gotta bear it out, deal with the crying, read books, parent them. It's up ahead. I think yours over there. I think mine's there.
Yep.
So that's one of the big ones. We don't want to be iPad parents. We want to be active too. Keep our kids out. Ever since COVID and iPads, it seems like kids have a hard time. Is yours right there? See that one? Is that yours?
That Gretchen, you're right here. Real close to the fairway. They lost their balls.
So we want to.
Well, real quick here, what Deb and I found with that is that it's okay in moderation with almost anything, right?
Everything.
But here's what we found: is these kids that were grown up with these iPads and tablets and all phones and all this stuff that was used excessively. What we found is it creates an antisocial type personality.
We want to make sure our kids are in sports or in group activities, swimming, just stuff with other kids.
They can't acclimate with people. They have difficulties communicating and spending time.
Yeah, so when we go for a car to come visit parents, they don't get to play on the phone or an iPad. They have to engage in the activity. And they're just going to have to bear it out, but it'll pay off in the long term.
It won't be difficult, honestly, if you have a grandparent or uncle that helps you or does anything with that.
Well, we don't expect to raise these kids by ourselves. We're going to pass them around town.
Well, first of all, they always said it takes a village to raise a child.
Summer in Toledo.
Yep.
Camp Toledo.
But the grandparents and great uncles and stuff like that, we would welcome the non-electronic type time with the kids anyways.
Yeah.
Because we want to spend time with them. We don't want to watch them watch a screen.
And that's what we want them to do. Yeah.
All right, brother. We'll come back to another one.
The next hole.
Well, there you go. They're kind of anti-screen parents, which you're going to see that more and more and more with this generation of parents.
Good luck.
Whoa. Was that your Liam Neeson?
Good luck. Liam Neeson did not say that.
Didn't? I know that, but it was his movie, wasn't it?
The bad guy said it to Liam Neeson,
Oh,
yes.
for God's sakes. Okay, but you know what I meant.
Yes.
God.
Yes,
Fine.
it was from the movie. I'm sorry.
I'm really glad now that you had to be like that, because now it's time for Jim's other putt for
guessing.
Flubber Fabulous.
It's going to be fantastic. I know it is. Because once I hit this, past the second hole.
Well,
No.
let's watch this.
Okay.
You already called it fantastic. You're stuck.
Flub or fantastic.
Good luck.
I will find you.
Oh, this is the putt. This is my 3 putt.
Yep.
Good luck.
And I will kill you.
Oh, no. What are we all at? 9?
So this would be right.
Yeah.
I think I did 10. Oh! Robbery.
Oh, my
hit
lord.
it
That was
in.
a triple flub.
You can do it!
Good luck.
All right.
You smacked that one in the end.
I was upset.
Well, 3-putter. Yeah, I'm sure you probably weren't very
at
happy
least
with that,
3.
right?
How many did it take me to get that close?
I don't know. I just saw the 3 putts up the screen.
Could have been
so
a 4 or 5 putt hole. Who
I
knows?
don't think so. Well, I kind of did a quick segue with, the parenting styles when we were talking to Zach about that. So then I started going into where you kind of put him on the spot again. And I put him on the spot and I said, well, what about any parenting styles that you're probably going to adopt that you learned from your parents, from you and Deb? Just to see what he said. What do you think he said there?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Are we boring you?
I'm s-
Do we need to take a break?
no.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
This guy.
It's switching from screen to screen.
I know, right? What are you talking about? Well, let's go see what he says here about, possibly what he, took in from you guys.
It's like his stance really jumped.
Earlier we were talking about children and you guys having kids, you and Gretchen. Is there any parenting ideas from your mom and dad that you think that you would like to instill in your future children that you thought about?
From mom and dad?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Sure, most of our, parenting techniques are going to come from my parents and her parents and ways we do things. We're very family oriented and around family a lot, so that'll follow through.
Sure.
Different things like, being able to swim or something my mom was big in, maybe, camping and keeping the family together and doing trips like that.
Okay.
Definitely stuff you pick up on. We talked about the screens already, so we didn't really have that as a kid. So.
Right. It's a little bit before your time.
Yeah, but we were a lot more outdoors too. We'd walk to school, but just 2 houses down. Go play at the park. They gave us independence, and they weren't like, was it helicopter parenting? And
Right.
I think that turned out well for the most part. Got 3 samples to test from, but it worked.
Well, the good thing about with your mom and dad that, sometimes they have these family traditions and stuff, and with the camping, that kind of became a tradition. And some of the family events that you guys did, whether it be the Christmas Eves with everybody or whatever it be, but that was always a kind of a tradition as well.
Yeah.
So those would be a couple good things that you could take forward.
Absolutely.
A couple good things. All right, I think we're up.
I think so. We're gonna be right behind.
Talk to me, Goose.
Interesting. I like it. The independence thing. I wouldn't have thought of that. But yeah, I like it.
Well, kids are paying attention all the time, and they're pulling stuff from you that you don't even realize that, a lot of times they're watching, you don't even realize they're watching, so you always got to be...
Sometimes independence and responsibility are the same, kind of intertwined in the same thing, though, too.
For sure. Well, unfortunately, you got to go back to Jim on the fairway. We're looking
This is
again for a flub
fantastic.
or fantastic. Yeah, you just think you're just a great golfer, don't you? You're just all
I
fantastic,
know. I'm a
fantastic,
great
fantastic. Ooh, fantastic.
Obviously,
love
after
it.
watching the last video, the 3-putt within 5 feet of the hole, I'm sure I'm not a fantastic golfer.
Oh, so you're trying to redeem? Is that what you're saying?
No. Redeem what?
Redeem that last putt. You can do it on the fairway. Let's see what this shot looks like. Here we go.
Okay.
Fairway shot.
Flub or fantastic.
Where'd it go? Oh no. So that was my 4th hit.
Where'd it go?
Did you see it?
No. The shot looked good.
The swing was good. Everything looked good that way. It went. You're in the like.
Did it pop up on the fairway like right over here?
It did.
Okay, it was a flub then.
So it was kind of a flub. But I don't. Maybe if you were trying to just get out because you were in the rough, so maybe you're just trying to pop it out of the rough into the fairway so you could take your shot from there.
No, it looks like I had a pretty clear path to just go ahead and hit away.
Okay. Well, you're doing pretty good there. Now, the next part of this, I guess I gotta explain a little bit. Part of the interview process was Zach ended up back at his house, right?
Yes.
So we did some questions there. So you were able to kind of participate a little bit more.
Yes.
And ask some questions yourself because we wanted you on camera asking them. So we did it in his living room so we could kind of do that. But I was having, we didn't bring all the equipment, of course, just some of the stuff. And for some reason, my cell phone was acting really weird and it wouldn't focus right. And it was just really odd. But anyways, you'll be able to see that in the video. But I apologize for the video not being really great, and I'm going to try to work on it a little bit in the editing process, but I don't know how good it's going to be, but just bear with us on that. So This next part is actually you're interviewing Zach, and we're back in his living room, and you're talking about movie reviews on what movies or something that he might want to see us do a review for.
Right.
So, what do you think? Do you remember what movies he said?
Well, I interviewed him.
So, what do you think? What did he say? Well,
He said
it's been a while.
He said he thinks we should do some movies, older movies like the '80s and maybe even before. Older movies. Is what I think he said.
Well, I think that might actually be accurate. But let's go to the clip.
Okay.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll it. We good?
And no, you didn't interview the dog. Zach is
Hi,
next.
welcome back. I know I haven't been on much of this episode, but I'm gonna finish asking Zach some questions. So Zach, you had said you listened to some of our podcasts, and we've had a couple requests to do some movie reviews for some people.
Yeah.
So we were thinking you were probably going to do some at some point. Any movies you think of that you might like us to hear us review?
Oh man, I think you got to stick to your childhood movies. What are your favorite 80s?
Like what we watched in
yeah,
childhood,
what are
like
your
Smokey
80s,
and the Bandit and 80 movies.
90s, yeah.
Back to the Future.
You called
Would be
that.
fun too. Think of some ones from when you're like they haven't seen in a long time,
Yeah.
like early 80s, maybe even late 70s. Watch them again now, and then give us your review. Does it
I
hold
like
up?
that. Yeah, I like that.
Is that-
I like that. We actually have kind of covered that a little bit. So
There's
yeah,
some,
that's
yeah.
a good idea. Okay, what about you? What is your all-time favorite movie?
Oh, I don't know. I watch way too many movies.
So a lot. You watch.
We're
a lot of
around all
things.
the time.
Like, what do you like to watch?
Well, everything. So we have fun movies, Fast and Furious or the Harry Potters. You have some serious ones.
Yeah, you
we
go-
watch all over the place.
Zach goes all over the board.
We
He,
do.
he likes everything. Favorite singing group or song?
Oh God, I have no idea. That changes from time to time too. I don't know.
Anything currently you listen to in music right now? Any genre?
I'm too old
Or
for
you
anything
like
current.
everything? You don't like to listen to current?
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Does
I don't
Gretchen
know.
sway you at all? Like what she's listening to?
No, she's listening to Taylor Swift.
And you don't listen to that?
I listen to Taylor Swift right now.
So she's not influencing you on music. Okay.
Episode 11, Part 3, the finale, coming soon.
Good luck.
Frickin' Mufasa?